What's going on, guys? It's Boxing Lowdown and I'm back here with another video. Now, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like and I'll happily get back to you. Now, last night, Don King hosted a show. His first full promotion show since 2015. Don King held a show last night on pay-per-view and it was for the WBA regular heavyweight title after Manuel Char was demoted off the belt. The WBA have somehow found a reason for Trevor Bryan and Bermane Stiverne to fight for their regular belt. So without getting into all of the politics, I'll do that in another video. Let's just talk about the fight itself, because it actually wasn't that bad. Let's just say that. It wasn't like a dull drag fight. I mean, for what it was, I suppose it was okay. Trevor Bryan, you know, he defeated Bermane Stiverne. Bermane Stiverne's 42 years old. And, you know, he's well out of his prime, like scarily out of his prime, Bermane Stiverne. Trevor Bryan, he hasn't been in the ring for like over 2 years. So this really, I mean, how the WBA sanctioned this, I don't know. But anyway, let's get on to the fight itself. It was actually okay. The fight went all the way up to 11 rounds where Trevor Bryan then floored Bermane Stiverne twice. And, you know, after that, he kind of reined in some punches on Stiverne and the fight was then over. So, yeah, I mean, with this win, Trevor Bryan picks up the WBA regular heavyweight title. He called out all the top guys. You know, he called out AJ. He called out Tyson Fury. He said that these are the guys that are on his radar and he wants to stay active until he fights them. And I guess if you're Trevor Bryan, of course you're going to say that. Do you know what I mean? Because they're the top guys. They're the big paydays. And, you know, his status is going to be inflated now because of the WBA and this belt. I mean, it doesn't mean anything for us hardcore fans. It doesn't tell us anything. Trevor Bryan he's not a top ranked heavyweight, but he does have some hardware. Do you know what I mean? And like, people are going to be attracted to that. So it could get him opportunities. And for Trevor Bryan, this is a great night for him. Do you know what I mean? I mean, both men were not in particularly great shape. I mean, it looked like, you know, that they were suffering from a bit of that COVID weight. But, you know, at the end of the day, Trevor Bryan got the victory. I mean, his jab was pretty good, particularly in round 10. That was when Stiverne really started to fatigue a bit. And then in round 11, that was when the show closed out. So Trevor Bryan improves to 21-0. He's got 15 knockouts with the win. And I guess that his goal is to remain more active, I suppose, this year. Try and get some more fights in the hope of landing a super fight with, you know, one of the champions. I guess we'll just have to see. But let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. I mean, what did you guys think about it? Like I said, this was the first Don King show since 2015. Since 2015, man. Don King's 89 years old now. And he's still out here wheeling out some shows. I mean, he hasn't got many fighters. He doesn't have the sort of prominence that he did back in the day, of course. But, you know, he's still around. He wasn't actually at the venue last night. I think that obviously maybe he was just taking precautions because of this whole scenario right now with COVID. But, yeah, it actually happened. So let's see what happens, man. Just my thoughts on it, and thought I'd give you guys an update on the news. Let me know what you all think about it all, and I'll catch you on the next video.